Some people are even calling for government intervention. I said, no, family funeral is not government.
We are not there.
The person was not a minister of finance. No, he is a musician. The only thing he's done is he served Ghana, and therefore Ghana would want to be behind him inside this, but not
support
to
the family,
not to go and own it as it is. So but to the family too, we beg you. But this time, most of you the kakana mpese mudi no
mo bedede
yes remo mo bedede mutimi ka madwin boma kakana mpese mudi no mo bedi na mo ya ntokwa dia baako bedi baako ndi ekombedi mo ma ne bro so oba ne be fa bibia. And you see, let me even throw this question. Do you know what happens when people see the family doing this? They don't deal with them. Everything the woman. Everything the
yes
woman. Everything the woman.
And now that's the woman.
And woman so say must smoke on no so dia o mebie so nkyere.
Of course.
O mebie je go say mo ya confusion. Ba mo de na adwin ba mo na mo de ne e be ka boma. Obi ba because oh we ya president kakra bia e be pone ma mo no. Mo nya investment bia.
Ohala medicine.
E ti bibia ba mun som na munyai sanema.
Ride or drive with Shaxi. Download the Shaxi ride-hailing app and sign up as a driver or rider. Get Shaxi today from the Google Play and Apple App Store today.
Danny Beats Classic.
Well, we are still here doing it for God and country. Showbiz Daily live on Sammy Flex TV. The gentlemen are seated. Roland Amate from Shagzi, Shatter Movement Empire, Roland Report. And in Camidoh, the Solomon, you can simply call him Chemo in Tidosu Digital Solutions, as well as our online manager here at Flex Entertainment Limited. Ladies and gentlemen, our producers are on standby to put everything together so we can continue to do what we have to do. Big thanks to Theophilus the Gorge Desert and Sam Tuga. And when we meet like this, the agenda is simple: to inform, educate, and entertain. So once again, ladies and gentlemen, welcome to Showbiz Daily. Today, when you go online, a certain lady has been trending. I don't know much about her. I don't know her background. Maybe she's a gospel artist. Maybe she's a preacher. Maybe she's whatever. And I see many people sharing her post, and with signs of anger, many people are fighting what she has posted. What did she post, ladies and gentlemen? Let's read it. And when I come back, I'll pick the views of my people. She wrote, or she posted that, write profane songs and dance with half-naked women to disturb the morality of the nation, and they call you a legend. Write profane songs and dance with half-naked women to disturb the morality of the nation, and they call you a legend. Indirectly, everybody knows this lady is talking about Daddy Lumba. And hey, comment and shares and more postings here and there. And I'm asking myself, why are people disturbed by this? Can they ignore this so they move on with their lives? Or why do you think they should be angry? Chamo, morality tests once again on the table.
Yeah.
And when you read the lady's post and why people are mad, what do you have to say about it?
Oh, a lot. Me too. When I saw it, I was like, it's either the lady, she doesn't know the meaning of who a legend is. Like the simple meaning of a legend.
Okay.
She doesn't get it.
Okay.
And again, she also wants to find a way to get into what is happening. Because whatever that you say about that Lumba now, especially on the negative side, will go far, or it will trend, because people will discuss it. So I think if you combine these two, then you understand why the lady is going that direction. And this is not the first time that we are hearing somebody or people talking negatively about that Lumba's impact in the music industry or in our society.
Yeah.
I remember even the time that we were young, some of us, they told us that if you listen to that Lumba song, you will go to hell. Ye de huna yama. Oba kotie kra lausa. So me, I started listening to more Daddy Lumba song when I grew up.
I know I love that. If we are sing gospel songs, which one will you play at parties for you to use your long neck to come and dance?
Yeah.
Ah, you said no. You said when we were growing up. They said when you listen to Lumba song.
Yeah, you go to hell.
Oh, whatever.
Yeah. Oh, one to be on.
Could you know about some gospel album?
Ebia ho engo na Lumba nyum ni nyina musa pa.
Hey.
Yeah, there be no jine mu ama omunti.
Okay.
You go to hell.
Any ho na asofo ni ho. Engo ko me ya na asofo ni ho.
You go to hell.
Say oba kobo nsam dem. Intimate. So this is not new. And I think this lady, I don't know her age, but I am very sure that he will be around the time that people were saying that kind of thing. And now, why yeah, sorry, I know the and you know, or can be say some of us, yeah, but we started listening to more Lumba music after we grew to a point that we think we know what is good, what is bad.
Yeah.
Yes. But for some people, they have passed through that system till now, and it is still in them. And I would not be surprised if this lady in particular is part of those people.
Okay.
And when you check her profile, she's a gospel musician. So it is also in the line because some gospel musicians, they are not happy about that Lumba songs. Even though sometimes they use his gospel songs, but they are still not happy with him.
Yeah.
And you see, that Lumba, he's one of those people at the time breaking all the boundaries that you can think of.
Yes.
He came out in a way that it was a bit controversial in the year, I think the early 2000s, when Abenwaha came. There was a debate that we should even ban that song. Because that was the first time that we got somebody who was giving a song which is borderline kind of content. He is not so explicit, but it is so easy to understand what he's talking about, especially with the Abenwaha song.
Okay.
And so some people, especially the gospel people, the Krife people, they were like, no. We can't play this song on air, on our television and radio station. Ban it. Don't play this. This will spoil the children and all those things. But still, Abenwaha is one of the biggest hits that in the history of Ghana music.
You could ever think about.
Yes. So that Lumba, he's been breaking all boundaries. His songs, even in gospel, I think some of his gospel songs will be counted among gospel hits in Ghana here. So for those who may hit him, will also hit him in that same manner. They will be so senseless when it comes to that Lumba. So they will say whatever that they think they can say. And so I'm not surprised that the lady will say this. But before anything, let's address the meaning of a legend. The meaning of a legend is so simple. It's about somebody doing something that many people will regard as very impactful.
Exactly.
And based on that, they respect the person for what he has done. And it is not only in music. So for you to say that sing profane songs, let half naked women dance, and we will call you a legend. I mean, that's a lie.
It means you don't even know the definition.
You don't know.
Is. Yeah.
And again, you have a lot of people doing exactly what the lady is describing. But those people, they are far from being a legend.
Of course.
Yes.
Yes.
So she can't be right. That Lumba will not be called a legend because of profane songs.
Yeah.
He has done all the unthinkables. He wasn't a gospel musician, but he is a better gospel musician than this lady. The lady is also a gospel musician, but she comes nowhere close to that Lumba as a gospel musician. So she can't be right in this sense. And again, even if God is on her side, God is not pushing her to be called a legend, but rather that Lumba. So I mean, she should be careful the way that she's going about it. I'm not surprised that somebody will talk that way. I think in our first conversation about that Lumba, I said it that because he's that successful, we will have people that he encountered that may not be happy with him. So those people, either they will say it direct or they will push some people to say it. I mean, people should not be surprised. Or me, I will even tell people they shouldn't be so angry when they hear some of these things. Because successful people who had impact in society will have people like that. Oppositions.
Okay.
The opposition will be there.
Okay.
When everybody is praising, you have few people who will also be angry, going the opposite direction. And we can count this particular lady among those people.
Okay.
So people shouldn't be so angry. We should know that first of all, she doesn't know the meaning of a legend. She doesn't understand it. Because the description that she gives, we can give a lot of people who have done something like that, but they are nowhere near legend status.
Okay.
And you hardly see anything half naked, especially about Daddy Lumba's videos. Like Daddy Lumba's video, half naked video. Na Daddy Lumba no that time no one and TV bears on never born. From the late 90s to early 2000, in fact, middle of 2000. So even 2005, 2006.
BBC Nekobosa
Why video you bears channel bears in a bebo. Another encoding movie video and saying they have naked ladies.
I don't know.
So for me, I think we will get people like this, but we shouldn't worry ourselves too much because when you have such an impact in society,
Some of these
obviously
things
you get people
are
talking
normal.
like that about you.
Well, bro, let's talk about this lady and what she has been sharing.
The comment section under her post there.
Oja.
Eh,
Oja.
you don't wish to be there.
Oja.
Even
Oja.
before this, the one that we are talking about, she said she wrote an earlier one for those who hail and call secular musicians legends.
Okay.
Let's list their impact, and that's what she wrote.
I see.
And then no crowd no DJ long neck for her. No.
I see.
And before
She wants to know the impact of those who call themselves legends.
secular musicians, she was very specific.
Okay.
Secular musicians, why do we call them legends? We should list their impact. Before she came to write the other one, write profane songs and dance with half-naked women to disturb morality of the nation, and they call you legend. And 1.4K comments. And still counting.
I hope she'll not be reading them.
Oh,
I hope she'll not be reading
oh,
them.
she will, because
She
when
will.
when I checked her profile, she's also a host on Pentecost TV.
We
But I wish she doesn't read them.
Oh, she will.
Else her,
So-
her mental health.
Because will skyrocket.
someone will read them and send it to her.
Her mental health will shoot up.
She will read because it was out of the first one that she read, which pushed her to write the second post, the one that it has gone viral.
Yeah.
Well, it is not so surprising. I
see.
mean, Daddy Lumba is not a saint. And even if we are to take some of these people, I'm talking about this particular lady out, even Daddy Lumba as a human being self, we will still have people who will come and give other accounts of Daddy Lumba, one that we may not even like, one that we may not even be ready to even listen to or hear, or some that we wouldn't even want them to come out. He's a human being, and anybody who has or who was able to attain or has been able to achieve a status of that caliber, definitely you can't go all white. You can't get there all white. There will definitely be some stains, and if we understand this, then none of these comments should get us flamed up or angry, or yes, some of them there, when you see, definitely it will enter you. Especially when the timing is not so good. You know, we are still in the early stages yet. And yesterday I said that even some people are even yet to come to terms with the fact that, okay, still he is not there. Until when they see some of these comments, just like what happened to Andy Dusty. Andy Dusty did not do anything wrong. He did not do anything wrong. He got an information and came to put it out. And that is it. But then, as an Dusty Nekum, They did not spare him. That's all they could. Yeah, but spare.
Nipokuno.
Just you know. You see, as on the kuno, because as at that time, some people were so angry, bereaved, and were in so much denial, like in a state of total confusion. So whatever you say about the person, especially if it is not what they want to hear, you go collect. And that is it. So this lady there, I mean, especially from her side to there, on the kita having gate key.
Pentecost.
On the cry having gate key. Her moral compass thermometer is so high that if you don't meet it, forget. Who secular musicians not the same kokoma. It is these kind of people that will not even approve a collaboration between a secular artist and even a gospel artist.
Hey, then one is coming.
Oh yeah.
Tomorrow, Christiana, Obapa Christie featuring Sarkodie.
Oh, hey. But and you see,
it is dropping on 31st.
So ladies like these people like this will always want to be known. For me, I don't think somebody will say, oh, maybe she also wants to enter into the trend. I don't think this was an agenda to enter into the trend.
Okay.
This was to tell her mind.
Yeah.
Like to just say what her mind. Because of her kind of belief and what she thinks, her moral compasses and all of that. And unfortunately for her, landed her in a very bad place of people. People are giving it to her. Well, let's leave her. Let's leave her. These things will not change anything about Daddy Lumba. And it will not even affect the impact that some secular musicians are having. You see, Kwabna Kwabna's Be Kwamame is one of the biggest gospel songs that we've ever had as Ghanaians.
Okay.
Yet, because it is coming from a secular musician, you can't think far. Yet, let somebody take the same instrumentation, change the lyrics, and say, oh, yes, and call himself a gospel musician. That's all. She will be able to sing it. And that should tell you the kind of mentality some people have.
Well, still on Lumba's death and any issues around it, there are more coming up. I think I have about 3 exhibits that I want to show my people before we talk about them. Number 1 is about Kojon Kansan Lilwyn, who is not happy with the organizers of the vigil or the candle night that has been organized for the memory of Lumba, especially the Creative Arts Agency. Kojon Kansan has been firing salvos left, right, and center. Obviously, he's not happy. That is number 1. Let's go watch it.
Back to back. It's premier started here. I got that them issue. Prayer be we. Prayer be about. Diego, we. Hey, she said. Thomas Pate. I said, "Bye, produce your turn." She said, "Obi a wrestling. Obi a wrestling. Wrestling we na see. Honestly, we. She said, "You should be in Abasa." So moving your stronger and no. Last minute. I have a song. Open I have a small. I have a super yet. Come here for this bed. Lumba's no. Lumba's no. Come on, China me. The Pakistan say, I am a legend. Abon 33 abons. Nina hit it. Even serious that. So we bring it's like a buffoon now has it. Why then an intuitive won't you feel into some of us? A legendary watch Michael Jackson. Oh, what woman she said? Emmy, yeah, she said. Ha. Yame. My bread, who must get any one answer and Pama stop. You're not posting. I said, for the crazy, where do you a bread? Nah. Hey, Nipanye. Nipanye from Ghana for a from. Na abankwanto fu wontwa yeye mu na ni nyina na ye so bre me say dem say continue ma yere promotion I say the artist e be fe na be fix 1 week na be fix ye ntino eni nya ekwe akobi na kama beti wono ma mo supposed to be unity ade creative as for after second night on the second August hey
so we premier near that
second August na the Lumba Catlans after second August but ne ben ma ye Moon chana, moon fancy because Friday and Sunday, then you maybe because a nationwide Kede night. Also be a yes celebrity no. Who him a film? Oh, something for movie change also. One man career I'm found. But who we there? Most celebrity na about the date. How the Kede night. As a penny pabia woo. When we say dear, or come for quade. Ay yale. I want to see Kasem. Ya bre. Second verse one first second 90. What to facilitate? I mean, you didn't share for there. I'm a perform. I'm a dotiska. I'm a fast what day. Oh, try me now. When we say dear, she said, I'm more yet. Young fancy date na young sack on the premier. Go to me, Ubia away, Ubia him. One is the premier second August, one in the Chile. Penina Harakota, I was a going away, or my facilitate at about 1 day. To my I said, I sent to Virginia, my bandit Saturday night.
On the 2nd of August.
Yes.
Year premiere.
Saturday night, no. Umbayano. I sent to Virginia, my year film, and come home. Premier, year premiere. We are. May I stand to Virginia for Saturday night? Yes.
One gas out.
Me may. We are premiere and I'm for Saturday night, no. Now in Yasabishia. The same edgy mona. Near I Saturday night. Young man from a frat, premiere will be to do my the best appetite, I immediately come on. Now, if it Mudia go by you, Miss Mamedy. Mudia play you, Mamedy. And oh, you're not the man in your fit. Yeah, dear, we before. Would be a come over. Now we are super, would it be Diablo? Well, who was a baby say? Oh.
Now, number 2 is a report from GH page. I know people have their own reservations about GH page. But then they've spoken to a man who has been identified as the head of clan of the Lumba's family, Abusiampani as we call it. Family. And he is not happy with how things are going with Lumba's arrangement and all. He's not happy with the vigil. He's not. He even thinks that officially, just as our culture and tradition demands, nobody has come forward with snap to say, "Oh, Abusiampani, by the SNU, it's not like I did. Thank you. I bought snap, snap, bottle of snap, and I'll go from one family to the other. One family to the other. They know, but I still have to buy snap and go give it to them. Family head is saying nobody has done that.
They should bring him.
He is not happy. He is also firing. Let's go watch this video as well. I'll be back.
Abusuapanyin confuse me ana me sie e ko na abusuapanyin a sante hene brempo hene na abusuapanyin me pa akoso that the Lumba abusuapanyin ba ko pe ne me ya me wo fa se me sister ba no me sister ne amesa me nua no ene amesa yenye me safo a chese koju ne da ho no emre me ti agifunu ne safo na breme a mo chiri receipt ne ma ne ma hu se ampa makọ ebusuma na msuma mo no makọ ntesare ye besa tu ana mo na me abusua panyini ansa na mekọ akọbọ otumfo ana mekọ akọbọ omampanyin amane no ezese me hunu pa se wo mo suma wo na ko hu se Lumba ne dawo a wafiri mu no eni kuno ho pa wagu amana hayayi ti etese wo mo de nam sa no na ye nim guase ama abusua no obi kura se na watch ye be na watch on the second we say one
ya second night essentially she bia babontin eno tina ye de ye babusuan wo se ye babaji ntremu
ye nim ho hwe no kura bia nim candle night no ne hwan okofa candle wo hin no de koye ne night yesi eno owu ye no na yire na one ne wo ho na ono no owu wo ne nsem no ne papa mu no se nko ne tubofo ade ne bebo abusuan se modehie no wawu ya hunu bi sa
te ne yire ni se onim busuani bia enti eno so mo je ne se wo se onim busuani bia
why ade ansa na maka ne yire na one ne tie ne de mekura mini no nyamini ni pe ne mini no ana minuanum ne mo fa asefo nyina nim enti wo mkura duru on meka cha na yire nso omma me ne nkasa wanyi phone ne mankasa
ne yire na anje phone
wanyi phone no ne mankasa
oh na abusua panyin wodi ya ewo mumu se mode hye free mu na ani ka meto manim ama make announcement no na mumu tete no abonten mudi ya wo
mami eno de yedi ya wo kese pa especially ne me abusua pagiri
ne yo ba kon so fra brochire ono so esu wo social media yeso wo Germany eno ne akosia sewa
kusua sewa na yere akosia sewa ena me abusua pagiri menim no
de wo Germany no se wen so de sewa enti ama ese
Germany de enam ni no na momu de ebuo ama abusua no because say be limba ni ho kora na sa odi buo ma yehu ye nananom a yehu wo mo no amfa buo ama ye de ase yehu ye nananom a yehu wo enje ye buo sika de wo sika wo de ye kora na wo sika ntumi to nipa enti ye say ye ne beto na oba no so behu se Lumba no wo abusua na de yi atu yi emse eno ne yewe ndemum se wono nko afa ho se okoye bibi social media masha metab me kosie no me koye wei me ko fa lawyer wei na kosie.
Then there is the third video where Lumba's brother, in fact an elder brother, who is saying, oh, to them everything is okay, they are fine, we don't want any confusion. Yes, this one saying this, no, everything is okay and everything is going to be done right. And I'm here asking, hey, the confusion came too early. We are not even a week yet to the announcement of the death. Yet the confusion that has started.
My brother, Asante, said here, honorable Canon. And okay, Lumba, my brother. Now, with your first mind, say, on fan signing quite a memory, because for your this year, it's your command. Lumba, where this year, say, you could say, you know. There was a delay, and there was communication. Kovara. Now, Yabusiano, some of her noir, with your penny to my member in Minuan. Send a dish and watching from them. So, upon a crutch. And then, social media, and you know, proper with no credit, and Yabahandra. And part, even who was Abusiana, as he said, no kind of crutch. Until me ba habusuan man kan kire mo se oba na busuafo aya mamre omo de kwa twede da for ne de hye no ne nana Lumba no wote ase no nya basa na yem pene ama obi emfa 6 na ne 9 akina obo ade adom a onu akasa ene ne dom abeba ha na the way forward na yento tie ene na wotweda ni nyina so no busu pani so ewo abusu ho ko so firi asante mampo sutamam se yo yahene a wo hwe otumfu ase yo akofo no awo yahene a wo hye sutase ana sutaso ehye otumfu ase enti o se follow protocol no na yere dia to bieda enti semu otibi efa enframam sisi ni se ya yabusua no sebe ye hodwo na kwadwo fotu so a minua no on so nya basa enti memma social media ya we se obi apaso odanya asem no se bi abusua no ene ne yire awonta wa bia no enye no kure enti kina no abusua no beti committee ebesaki media committee apart from the media committee no whoever see anything outside no enye no kure enti semwa abusua pani Victor Usu waseme mfa kan kire oba a kunani no ena abusua no ene Ghana man nyina ne wiase nyina no sechina obo ade o ha obaba anopa ne ya bentike eno no
Chemo is advising maybe they do this, they do that. Well, guys, let's put all the three together. Ru, you can start this one.
As for Kojo Cancer Lilwyn, well, I think for him, this is one of his tactics to enter into the trend. It's so unfortunate that for the past 2 years, since last year and this year, anytime he's about to do some major project, something happens that disrupts his flow of, let's say, publicity or something. When he did the country called Ghana, it was similar. when the whole accident thing happened to him and it disrupted everything. This one too, he started very well with the campaign, of which even in the middle, another one came up and it disrupted, but he was able to pick up, only for him to hit by this one too that there's nothing anybody can do about it. For him, I think he should, instead of doing some of these rants, which will still bring him into the trends, but I think it will not have any positive effect on what he wants to achieve. Especially if he wants to talk about the movie. Kamido wrote something, and I think he should take that particular advice, which is he should add maybe a mini vigil or a shadow vigil be of Daddy Lumba to his movie premiere. That is what will also, because your movie is about celebrating somebody that has made impact. And on the night, how do you also celebrate another person who you think has also made impact? Because Nikoko Kaka Ninano is also about the fact that he wished Senka, and also, and some people will get the opportunity, if not on said Saturday, normally engaged, and they will also show up and come and pay their respect and all of that. If that is the case, this is somebody that, quote and unquote, belong to almost everybody. So you can celebrate him in your little corner anyhow you want. And unless you don't do it the right way, nobody will have any qualms with you. There are people who are celebrating him on their stages, on tour, during their performances and all of that. So you can equally do same. If you feel that, yes, that is what you want to achieve, add it to whatever lineup of program that you have on the day. Okay, we are dedicating 2 hours. After watching the movie, we are dedicating 2 hours to also do a mini candlelight at the whole venue for Daddy Lumba. And you can still achieve. In fact, it will even win you more love. But what he is doing now with his rant is giving different signals. It is giving head-on collision vibes. And there is no way you win. Especially with the lovers of Daddy Lumba and how people are receiving the news now. It will be as if say you want the whole world to pause for you, which even in the first place is not right. It's the end of the day, I think Lilwyn should act smart and try to tie whatever is going on around what he is doing as well, because it is all about celebration of somebody that has done something impactful in the society. Today, Busia Penny need it. The least said the better. I wouldn't want to go into details. Of course, they decide what they want to do with the addition. With the addition.
Because
but
I remember no longer.
Oh yes, they decide what they want to do with the addition. So
I nearly beat it. He nearly slapped his penny.
You see, they decide what they want to do with the addition. No problem. But my own is that they should also understand this person is out of the family. Like, the person's impact has gone beyond the family. So whatever decision they would want to do, they should add reasoning to it. Like, they should be reasonable. They should be reasonable in whatever decision they would want to make. Because this will not only give them a bad name or a good name, but it will send different signals even throughout Ghana. And unless they want to destroy the memory of the person they are calling the Adeshe. If that is not the case, they should be able to find a way, rather than speaking to the media and everybody doing this, coming to say this, coming to say that. I've heard your friend is saying, the elder brother saying that, oh, they are going to set up a media committee. Massa. The thing, it is not about media committee. Whoever would
they have to?
No, whether they have to or not.
At this time.
You see, they should not.
Lumba's teacher. Some of these teachers.
They have to. I agree. But they now, per the conversations that is going on, that is where their focus is. Their focus is about what somebody is saying somewhere, what another person is doing somewhere. Because when you clearly listen to what the Busiapeni said in that interview, it goes directly contrary to what the elder brother said. Meanwhile, the elder brother, according to him, also said it is the Busiapeni that sent him to even the wife here in Accra to come and verify.
Maybe after that comment.
But meanwhile, the Busiapeni is also saying that Enka, I was said the boom the 2 amount for the money.
Traditionally.
So if you have a way of going around it like that, why then do you come and sit in public and make it look as if say there's chaos around? Because that is the signal the Busiapeni is giving. you don't have to come and explain to anybody. You don't owe anybody an explanation. You are the head of the family. And if there are ways that you can compromise and still get the right things to be done, why not? Say when two a man form a man bar, you should be able, if you can do it. Unless you don't want to do it, if you can do it, why don't you do it and let peace reign? Until ye said no. Unless the other was me, my focus is now it looks as if they are more concerned about the things that are entering into the media. And they are the ones speaking. Until some setting up a media committee, that shouldn't be the focus. The focus is on how to give the man a befitting burial. So far, say Yekasi Lumba ne. Even the president from the word go has pledged his support already. Yeah. And there are so many people that will come. This Lumba is a statesman. And when it gets to that point, it goes beyond family. Yes, I know people would want to say, oh,
portfolio disagree. Portfolio say we should take it to Insuta.
I don't have any problem taking it to Insuta or whatever. But my own is that they should also understand he's a statesman. And as much as we may want to uphold tradition to the highest, when it gets to that level, there is a dilution there. Definitely, other things will come and dilute how we want to uphold the culture and whatever. In Sana when Professor Camidoh died, he also came from a family that opposed their tradition. But they understood that his level at that time had moved from him being just a traditional person to a state person. So they had to allow the state also do whatever they had to do to give him that level of respect. In tradition, the status of Lumba has moved from tradition and culture and to a statesman. And if you understand this, you understand that yes, we may want to uphold tradition, but we should also know that now, unfortunately,
the family wouldn't be happy with what you are saying.
Do you understand how it if care is not taken, if care is not taken, we all know what happened to Dasibredam now when he died. If care is not taken, that is what it's the same thing might happen. And it will not be good for anybody. Like it will not be nice, especially looking at the love that people have for Daddy Lumba. There are even people, his fans now will do a year bomb. So they should rather find a way to come around the table, think, do something nice, and not
well, Chemo, come through.
Well, for me, I'll start with the Kwadjon Kansan one, and I will agree with Roland and Kamido that he should rather find a way to bring Daddy Lumba's what is happening to the things that he's about to do, and also dedicate the whole premiere to Daddy Lumba's in honor of Daddy Lumba. So they will do something there at the time that the premiere will go on. He can't fight it. So it's better he finds a way to go that direction. It's unfortunate that such a big event for Kwadjon Kansan and at the same time what the Daddy Lumba's thing. I mean, it is not fair. I mean, we are in a system that sometimes certain things may happen and it will affect your business or it will affect the way you want things to go. You just have to find a way to go through it in a way that you want it. Yes, you want it, or in a way that it will make whatever that you are doing also successful. So I will agree with Kwame, Dazi, and Roland that he should find a way to also use the whole premiere to honor the memories of Daddy Lumba. And he had personal connection with Daddy Lumba. They even did a movie together. So when you do that, people will understand you. So me, I will tell Kwadjo, say Kwadjo, esiewi ya ose nka onyanko beye niema wo vigil na se ana yi na se na mum de aba no nti ontimi me ya ye bete wase nti de wo ye no koso ye na fine we bi a wo betimi de Daddy Lumba niema aba abehim nde me ya futu am de be makodwo no bo mu nyana so de kwadwo nti no onye bibi sa amani him ebe boa no dan to just rant or say somebody is trying to sabotage you and they don't want your thing to again. No. I know I'm one. And then again with the Ebusia Penny there,
Yes.
I disagree with Roland. Where I disagree with him is that he was just talking in only one side. You are just looking at the Ebusia and what they are doing. The same way the immediate family, in this case the wife
The nuclear
and
family.
the wife and whoever is closer to that Lumba now should also respect the Ebusia Penny and that family. So they should all compromise, no matter where their thing is, no matter how they want things to happen. They should respect the external family enough for them to say that let's do it like this. It is a collaboration thing. I think the Busapeni is talking now because he is not seeing the respect that he thought that it will come when there's thing like this.
Okay.
Like he was saying, nedishia on tin chain on tikromu. Into owu obaby a obi na beba bebo amane. Now we are in a system that he will hear it.
Okay.
Or tin in framem. And do not also their farm framem. And yes, enka omoba when they get to the place trying to tell him what has happened and all those things, he will still share his frustration or whatever to those who are coming to do that. It's part of the conversation that they will have on that day. But that kind of sentiment, he cannot give it to them now because they are not coming to him. So obviously he will find a way to get it out there. That's why they are doing that. I'm pretty sure if it happened and then the lady who is now in charge or the wife now, Esma will be called Ebusian Force, Ebusian Modisha Newu Intino, Ebian say ya ye no hwaya. Minni is because they see that you are disrespecting them.
Okay.
And again, when you listen to the interview, he said, say, or kasa or move from man and kasa or ban is one in kasa. Oh, like I said, the battle line has been drawn. Or no, Jinaha person or yen nema, almost Jinaha umbe.
But do you also understand that that means it did not start today?
No matter what, so the point I'm making is that don't look at one direction. Don't make it look like the Ebusia people they just want trouble and they want to cause commotion. No. If you don't want anything basa to happen. It is as simple as ABC. Give them the respect that they deserve. If they push their limit, that's where you tell them that no, this is how far you can go. Let's meet at this junction. Because there are some Ebusianfor who want to take charge.
Yes.
And now they are coming to dictate. Let's do this.
Funerals there, and especially when it has to do with important
people.
Everybody wants to feel important.
Yeah. So that's why you can stamp your authority and say no, you can't go here. But you two don't take everything and ignore them. It won't happen because you see some of these things it has gone to court many times, and mostly the Ebusia will win. And if you don't want us to go there, sit down with them, negotiate, and everything will be okay. I think they can't stretch it so much if you involve them in some of these things. I think all that they want is recognition. And again, we all know that the Lumba is a prominent person here. So Ebusia Penny feeling that Medesha Ukra is enough for him. If you give him that recognition, the person will be obama my after all no one vest can be an account. And you know, they say a quanda hormone, and no na ope. But on him, what Kumasi eti Ebusia fie. Ninu ba any amesa ya ne ba amesa ba ewu woma me kan kire ono ne wo fa si nimpon ewu na onti no radio so say ye say ye video or say video candle light no candle no munya ne
Candle man
the what the ntia say no na ewo ayi kakra because as for the video, it is not by fault that we should tell Busapeni. It's a group of people who wish to do something for the dead and the fan. Busapeni pounds and all these things will come up because the immediate family are not speaking to the Busia. That's what is happening here. the lady, the wife now, I'm sure that she's not speaking to the family members. That's why this is happening. And me, I will advise that she should start speaking to them. It will give her a better position for people to say that, oh, you have done your bit. If they are still doing this, then forget about them. Because you can, especially as an you, who be here with a penny in the crop and happen. If they don't take care, like you were saying, almost the back court. And now court to pay injunction, be betra, yan can you ya, obian to me, if no kwane and mostly it will go on the Abusian side. And when it happens like that, because they are not the one bringing the money for the funeral, so me, I will advise that they should sit together, plan things, come to a compromise so that they can do it the way that you all say that this is a good one. Because it has not started, the way that it is starting, it is not nice. It is not nice. But I will not say that it is Busanfo who is causing trouble here. It's also the other side who is not respecting the Busanfo. Let us all do the right thing. They should do the needful. Call them, inform them what is happening, what you want to do. Some of them will push back, and then you also tell them that no, this is how it should go. And I think if they do something like this, you have a better atmosphere for the whole thing to happen. But if they decide to cut them off, it will not go well for both sides. I don't think we want that thing now.
Well, I think my people have put it right. I know what is happening because I've experienced it not long ago. But me, I told myself, if you cross me, I'll knock you down. As if they knew. The crossing came small. It wasn't hard.
So you have threatened.
But you see, you too, some of their demands, you went through it, right?
Well, the ones that I saw reasonable.
Good. That's the thing. But if you decided that I will not involve them in anything, and it won't end up well for you.
Well,
because I'm coming to know better.
Yeah.
But if sometimes, so if sometimes you compromise a bit, they will say certain things that you can easily do it, and in fact you may not like it, but you will still do it. So you let them have the yes. Then you will have that compromise. Yeah.
Oh my well. So it is what it is. We wish them well. Some people have been calling for government intervention. I said, no, family funeral is not government. The person was not a minister of finance. No, he is a musician. The only thing he's done is he accept Ghana, and therefore Ghana would want to be behind him inside this, but not
support
to
the family,
not to go and own it as it is. So but to the family to we beg you. But this time also we are margin here. The kakana mpese mudi no.
Mobedede.
Yes, remo. Mobedede. Muti meka margin boma. Kakana mpese mudi no.
Mobedede.
Mobedi. Ne mu ya ntokwa dia baako bedi baako ndi. Ekombedi mo. Mo ma ne bro so oba ne be fa bibia. And you see, let me even throw this question. Do you know what happens? When people see the family doing this, they don't deal with them. Everything, the woman. Everything, the woman. Everything, the woman.
And now that's the woman.
And two man who say must smoke. No, so dear. Oh, maybe so
of course.
Oh, maybe you go into more confusion. But more than arguing, but more than more than a kaboma. People because oh, we are president. Kakribia, a beponema mono. Munya investment bia. And TBia ba. Well, let's close the show on this note. So last Saturday on United Showbiz, on UTV, they hosted Kamido, and Kamido talked about his relationship with George Britton, who happens to be a media person and now living his life in the UK, and the fact that they are no more. So Arnold Asamoah Bedu asked him a question that, okay, the industry knew you were working with what's his name, George Britton, and now we also know you guys are no more. What has been some of the impact? What has been some of the challenges? And Kamido shared an experience. I want us to listen to what Kamido shared, and when I come back, I ask my people, Is it a natural occurrence? Is it something he should expect, or some people overdid, or like we say they overdid? Because yeah, he's an artist. I mean, the other day when I met him at the stadium, the fact that George Britton was my friend and he's no more did not play him. Like it is Kamido. If he wants to link up, why not? But according to him, he says some people did. He will call them cry. They won't even mind him. And he thinks he suffered a little bit. Should that be the culture, or once again, some people are overdoing stuff? Let's go watch this. When I come back, we are closing.
It created a certain image as to, Kamido has been a part of some league of artists.
Yeah.
Up to that point, and I kind of feel that it affected you as well.
Yes.
The kind of support.
Yes.
How did the George Britton relationship go, and how did Ghanaians take that news?
Yeah, Bibia Obiano Mechiano, George Britton, love and blessings. Yes.
Ocean.
No yeah, my team no. Only especially artists, only obi age mana nkofo nim sankofo. Ana the industry na on say George now or your media personality, you know. The colleagues ni bebre no best that is almost supportive because of him.
True. Okay.
If they've not had encounter with you, we there waiting and me posty way ejuma. Inti no yeni ni jaye no ehame pa nyame enim cause nkofo bi wo ho a George and Kashi antremo but omo ni say hey now boy we hey ubo no pa bedo hey me de metre ni bibi yeah metre ni bibi kra uti asie inti na obi de okoka chonko Sammy kachro we obeja no say njum na onya sugar cane na onya inti na oyes and nkofo bebre for real na nkofo bebre wo ho a ya hihye say ye ejuma ya kasa say be ye ejuma be o from amfa
yeah
utumi from musa na omfa anya bibi ntie o omo pese omo kire say dia wo ye na enye uti asie but from my experience me who say like obi to me obi no obi jaya and tre say we are in bonians and asa we are we boni you know yeah we have our own differences but met me a catch say me your time na ya jaya ka ye or to me frame na ni kasa but oyenipa dia oba catch obi no mean to me who say waka boni bi actually was say oh we na oye me na ahye me pa obetimi aka
na wanka sa wo why bibi ahye
but my nya ni bibi a ebedu just say ono kasa frame me say me brother dia oye me no okai anka me catch mo sisia
okay but on can
but yanka ho asem bia but ye ni kasa
mo kasa
ye kasa
it ofri ni oni no mo ntete ye no base a free side time in the base. How many songs now we releasing?
Me free me hono. I think say me release. I think I released The Lifetime Is Not Enough, and also a EP. I released it just by ourselves, and then because George Britton now manage now the label, but maybe we sign it too with him. No, it was a management company.
Yeah.
It's me sign it say me name say me who say who ye juma way, but over to me I management. For me,
okay.
You know, sana yes sign say ono nya me manager. Nkofo mu so ho amu ni say George na di sika na kasa ahye me mu promote me ama maybe do baby amedu no.
It sika na nyo no.
There was a financier.
We had our company called Grind on Stop.
Okay.
So we were financing everything.
Okay.
But I don't say George and find the sika anya bibia. Ebia bibia obet you say oh anod we ma me boy na ebia enye sika bia obeka say oti ase aha you know just to give everybody their credit. But nkofo bi on amu say hey George now dey sika she obenya sugar cane na we janu. Yeah. Natural baby.
Yeah.
You know, so that also did affect me. I can't even lie. It did affect me. Even in the media space, people would deliberately not support me because of that. Do you understand? And people will say whatever on person can. But it got to a point and I realized that Charlie, I cannot correct everybody. And I cannot come and claim my name before everybody. Like Henny, Intino, or per se, Mitwaswa. And you have to pass through all of these things to be great. You know, so yes, to answer your question, no, and also so can be.
Yeah, but
well, Ro, so you have been around. Some of these things, are they overreacting?
Well, some are. When if we want to stretch it, we will definitely get some people who are overreacting or overreacted in such conversations. Okay. However, there are some that also acted on natural instincts or impulse or natural thinking, because to them, they felt okay, they belong to a family, which is a clique, and it is more or less like the moment you touch one, you touch all.
Okay.
And definitely they will react, and that is their form of reaction to you. You may not like it, but that is it. That is it. It is just like maybe a media person stepping on the toes of one musician. That is when you see others also coming to give comments and all of that. They may not be related to that musician in any way.
Okay.
In fact, they may even be competing. But the moment they see one person being attacked in such manner, then their natural instinct, some of them can tell them to come and rally behind that particular musician. And it is the same thing. For Kamido, yes, I wouldn't say his line. It is true. That particular break off from George Britton affected him. It was because some people did not expect it. Two, how the whole conversation came out. It came out at a period where musicians who break off, or musicians who broke off from whoever or from their handlers, were not in good conversations, especially when it comes to such conversations in the space. They were not in a good light at all.
Okay.
And it was during that same period that his happened.
Okay.
So even once that did not break out or break off on a bad note self, people were still fishing out certain things to attach to it to give it some bad image. How much more yours that did not come out as people expected? The whole conversation around his break off from George Britton was weird. So it put some people off.
Okay.
And it was not only with media people or people in the industry that were supporting him, including the fans. Including the fans, because as much as George Britton may be a media person, he's worked with artists so he's been able to also gather some level of fans from for himself, which is an offshoot from the kind of artist he's also worked with.
Okay.
So there are some that will also gravitate towards him the moment he introduces another person, naturally. And those people also broke off, and it affected him.
Okay.
That's why when he got to a point, he was saying his next release, he was blaming his management and all of that. I was like, hey, do you know how the music industry works? Do you know what it takes to get a hit? For you to be blaming the success, or for you to come and say that the fact that your song did not go well, then your management did not push enough. Do you know what goes into it? And it was some of these comments that even fueled that, whether it was a misconception or it was true, that thing that made people decide to go off him or ghost him in that manner. So yeah, that shouldn't be the case.
Okay.
But this is a natural mistake. Definitely.
It's blowing through the air.
Yeah, some will blow and some will catch you. You just have to know that, okay, it's one of them periods. You have to go through some of them, especially when you know you have a clean mind and a clean heart. You have a clean conscience, like he was saying. He doesn't know what he did to George Britton to his best of his knowledge. George did not tell him, say, Kamido, why am A, B, C, D. And if George went to tell any other person, say, it is like that. When you have a clean mind and a clean heart, you can just shake it off. That is if you can. And just find a way to move on. Besides, George Britton may not be your final destination.
Yeah. And
even if you are still working with him, one day, you guys will still go off. So if it happened early, just find a way to move on, and that's it.
Yeah, I love that. One day to happen. Yes, Chabo.
Well, for me, I doubt if anybody within George Britton's circles is doing anything to him.
Okay.
One thing that is for sure, he will not get the same access like the time that he was working with George Britton. And some of them, when it happens like that, they don't take it lightly at all.
Okay.
And for that one, I think he may get that. The reason is, you see the example that he's giving, that there are some people that the time that he was working with George Britton, they can call anytime and the person will respond. But this time around, if he calls, it won't happen. Yes, because that person had different kind of relations with George Britton, not you. Now you have to build it on your own. Okay. You can't just say that because of George Britton, the way that they were treating you, they will treat you the same when George Britton is not there. No. it doesn't work like that. And some of our musicians or even people closer to us should learn to get that thing. I can, when maybe I have a friend, because of me, that friend can easily get access to Sammy Flex. Okay. But when I'm no more with Sammy Flex in terms of job, you can't just say because Chamo was my guy, so anytime I call Sammy Flex, he should treat me the same way that Chamo was there. No, it doesn't work like that. You should now also work your way to get that kind of relationship if you want. And I think our musicians, especially those who broke off at a point, they are suffering from that thing. They were all saying that, like those who were with Lynx Entertainment, the same thing. After they will leave, now they want to walk in and get things the same way that
most of them when they are with Lynx, I'm not even their friends.
Easy.
But the moment they exit Lynx, no, they start looking for Lynx. They've been in Bonia. I'm so good in Bonia.
It doesn't work like that. So I think it's one thing that it is affecting them, and I'm sure that maybe Kamido may be also going through that thing. Like now he's trying to get some access that was so easy at the time that he was with George Britton, and now he's not getting it. I'm sure that even at the time he may not be paying anything to get some form of access, but now they will say that I paid this, and then he will say, my judge or free. I don't judge you know what they are and you have to understand, because George did something that they reciprocate whatever favor that they were doing. Now that he's not there, they won't do that. You have to work your way through to get it. So I think he should do that. And this music business thing is not easy. And I think they should now, they will appreciate. Some of them may not come out to say it, but now they will appreciate that the managers that they had an impact in whatever that they were doing, because now they see how difficult it is without them and all those things. I think that's the lesson that they should learn. When you are with a manager and you are getting certain things so easily, and then after the manager is no more and you see the hassle, then you have to appreciate your manager. And honestly, I don't think that somebody will intentionally do something because you are no more with.
But George Britton, I know. Do you know, even today, George Britton still calls me to support Kamido.
Exactly.
Yeah, even today. Challenge Kamido be releasing you more.
Yeah. He will do it. He will do it. And the point is that there are certain connections that you will not get easily because George is not in the picture, and you have to understand it. So for me, I think that is it. And it is not him alone. I think he should also get it that there are people like him who also, after breaking up with their managers, going through it, find your way at the point you will be okay.
Well, it is what it is. Ladies and gentlemen, I'm sure that's how we end today's edition. Tomorrow we may do the last one for the weekend.
Then we'll be
tomorrow
going to
should
Koko.
be the very last one for the weekend. We pack our bag and luggage straight to Koko to start our funeral process and more. So once again, thank you for your prayers. We appreciate you guys. Thanks to the team for always working behind the scenes to make sure. And so on the so the plastic guys, there's that some two guys, Camidoh the Lilwyn, as well as Roland Amate. We'll meet again tomorrow. Then we will Yebedinkra. Lumba there, may his soul still rest in peace. I think the month of July and the rest of the month still.
Yebedinkra saying so can you?
It's the same thing.
Means you're bedding crassy
and your
wood.
Yeah, background also still sounds good.
The same thing.
It's the same way.
Oh, Brandy and Ninkra. Ninkra is simple.
It didn't crash all Kobe.
Yes, exactly.
And you won't cry with their own comma. By net and cry on command.
Yeah,
we trust him. I don't know because I shouldn't say somebody who on our live. Well, we meet again tomorrow, same time. My name is Sammy Flex. Subscribe to us and let's read some of your comments. We're out of here. Bye.
Everybody check. fa check it. That beat is real. Don't wait, make it kill ya. Get your green select glucometer and check it. Sugar level, check it. Fa check it. Green select glucometer, check it. Push sugar level, fa check it. Reselect glucometer. Everybody check now. This advert has been vetted and approved by the FDA.